Hey guys, Vazzy back here, and in today's video, now that Alexander Ovechkin has officially passed Wayne Gretzky to become the all-time leading NHL goal scorer, we're going to see how many goals does EA actually think Ovechkin will end his career with. So first off, before we get into anything here with today's video, huge congrats to Alexander Ovechkin. It's crazy watching this actually play out right in front of you, seeing history unfold here over the past few nights. So now that the 895 officially has been reached, we are all set up here in NHL 25. We've just completed a game against the New York Islanders that happened here yesterday as of time of recording. Ovechkin did score his 895th goal in that game and is now the all-time goal scoring leader. I can go and show that off here in the stats. This video really isn't super serious when it comes to points. We're just going to see how many goals does EA think Ovechkin will score from this point onward. So currently 42 goals. He has 5 games left in this season to play. We'll see if he can add to the total. One thing about today's test, since Ovechkin is on a 2-year contract, we are going to be calling it quits after those 2 seasons. So currently he has 5 games left in this season, plus another 82 in the next. There has been a decent amount of speculation that more or less once this contract is done, it will be the end of Ovechkin's time in the NHL. Will that happen? Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to say, but for this test, that is what we are going to be going off of. So let me go simulate the rest of the 2024-25 season and see if Ovechkin can add any more goals to his total. So yeah, it only really did end up being 5 games left in the season. That is all that Washington does have left as of this point in the real world. So Ovechkin had 42 goals, finishes with 48, so he had 6 goals in his last 5 games. That gives him 901 for his career. So we can actually even go here to game logs. We can see the last few games, the last 5. So Pittsburgh, the Islanders, the Jackets, twice Carolina. There's the game where he did break the record against the Islanders. So yeah, 6 goals in his final 5 games of the 2024-25 season. So good to see him continue adding on to that record. Let's go and get to the start of the 2025-26 season, where he will play his final season in the NHL. Alright, so everything is ready to go here with the Washington Capitals' final season of Alexander Ovechkin's career in game. Show you guys the lines here quickly. I tried to keep everything the same here for the Capitals, tried to re-sign all the players that were expiring, try and keep this core together. So like I said, last year on Ovechkin's $9.5 million contract, in the real world, does he stay along past this deal? Maybe, maybe not, we will see. But yeah, very good Caps team around him here. You have guys like Ryan Leonard making the team. You have your Connor McMichael, who's been phenomenal. Protester has been amazing for the team this year. But yeah, defensive core looking really stacked. Goaltending still pretty solid as well, with Thompson leading the way. This Caps team is looking very dangerous. Let's see how many more goals Ovechkin can add to his totals. The regular season is now complete. Drumroll for these stats. The Caps go 45, 28, and 9. Ovechkin leading the way with 101 points. How many of those were goals? Let's find out. Ovechkin at age 40 puts up 61 goals. Insane. That is just crazy. This game loves to have him score, and that definitely does continue here. Finishing with a career total of 962 regular season goals. Just insane numbers, and just continues to get better as he ages here apparently. And honestly, if this was real life and he did put up numbers like that, I could easily see him coming back for one more year to see if he can hit the big 1,000. In this simulation though, it obviously does fall a little bit short. And obviously only really one season here to simulate, and had just an outstanding year at that. Going over to the player retirement screen, will we see Ovi on this list? I'm going to bet no, and we do not. So in these EA Sports games, players do normally play for quite a bit longer than they tend to in the real NHL. That does seem to continue the trend here. So if we were to continue on this test, I'm sure you could probably get another 1 to 2 years out of Ovi before he does call it a career in game. But overall, I think that is going to do it for today's experiment, seeing how many more goals Ovechkin will score in his NHL career, according to EA Sports. The answer, 962. But yeah, overall that is going to do it for today's video. I will see you all in the next one.